Is your business having a hard time collecting Google reviews for your Google business profile? If you're in that spot and you're a business owner, this video is exactly for you because today I'm going to be covering how to actually collect Google reviews and not through these crazy expensive systems. I'm talking with very basic stuff as simple as a simple QR code. So just watch the video to the end so that I can talk about all of the benefits you can get in this short video of collecting Google reviews, mostly free ways as well. All right, let's get into it. So what are Google reviews and what is their actual purpose? Well, if you're trying to increase your SEO, aka your search engine optimization, that is Google's ability to rank you. So if you have good SEO, well, guess what? You're going to rank higher up on Google when I search up relevant keywords. And if you have bad SEO, well, it's going to be very hard to find you. And if you're a business, of course, trying to outreach and collect a lot of inbound customers, that's not good. So SEO and using something like Google reviews helps increase your SEO, which is what we want. Now, Google reviews are not just a vanity metric, 100 Google reviews that are all 5-star, 500 Google reviews. Like, they look really good, but they actually do a lot more in the back end when it comes to Google's ability to see, where you're kind of at and how it should place you on your rankings locally. So the first one, I call this one the prize, or aka the map pack, and it's that the top 3 local results. So if I search up local electricians, if I search up local electricians, the people in the top 3 are the ones who get the most clicks. If you're really not in that top 3, then you're kind of missing the boat. Like, no one's checking that out. Usually they have the best systems to answer their phones or get back to you as quickly as possible. So once again, speed to lead, and they're there for a reason. And that's because they have probably a lot of Google reviews, and 2, they have a good website. So those are your 2 pillars to actually get better SEO. It's 1, Google reviews, and 2, a good optimized web page, which I just did cover a video on in a previous one I posted. I think it's about maybe 2 days ago. So you can definitely go check out my channel for that, or link in the description to it as well. So you're going to have good SEO from good Google reviews. Now, Google also ranks based on relevance, distance, and prominence. Well, prominence is your Google reviews. Distance is how close you are, so your search area on your Google business profile, and your relevance. I search up electrician, and electrician pops up. Same thing, right? Now, the collection of Google reviews matters because if you have a large sum of people, you have 100 5-star Google reviews, awesome. But they're from, let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, well, that doesn't show Google that you're actually active. So just the Google review itself is helpful, but a steady stream of them, not just a big waterfall and dump it off, more like a steady stream showing that you're an active business, continuously working at growing yourselves. And lastly, keywords in the Google reviews matters as well. This is just a bonus to throw in. When people write out the Google review, it helps to have them talk about the job, them talk about details of the location, the prominence, just like the things I was mentioning on the lever. So all of those things play a role into how Google reviews actually help you. Now, how do we actually get them? That's what you're here for, so let's get into that. Well, I do a few things, and we'll go through all my methods, but one is to grab the direct link and to put it on a QR code. Okay, now there's a lot of things you can do with that, which I'll cover later, but grab your Google Business Profile link. You can go onto your profile, you go to that 3 little dots there, go to share, and you'll be able to copy the link to your Google Business Profile, or even better, if you go to the reviews tab, you can copy the review link itself. That is really the gold mine, so you can do either or, and there's many simple tutorials online showing you how to do that, or just ask Claude or ChatGPT or Gemini. It's really up to you. Now, you can turn that link into QR code. One of the methods I like to do is I just drop that link into a software like Claude or ChatGPT and say, hey, make me a QR code. From there, it's going to go ahead and actually build you a QR code. You're not going to have to use another web browser app, or you're not going to have to worry about it expiring. It just makes something that works. Okay, so that's how I recommend you do that. And lastly, when someone scans it, they get brought right to the page, and now they can go write a review. So we lowered the barrier to entry, and we made it as easy as possible for someone to say something really nice about our business that not only makes us look good, like vanity-wise, but it also pushes us up the rankings. Now, where you put that QR code actually matters a lot. And one of my favorite methods for people that do a lot of in-person jobs, service-based businesses, is a wallpaper. Now I will increase the size of my screen here. Let's go. I don't know if I can do that. Never mind. You'll see in the bottom left corner, I have a little wallpaper. Now I made this using Claude. I said, hey Claude, make me a wallpaper with my QR code on it with this link. And it went ahead and it produced a wallpaper. Now I attached this as a wallpaper to my phone. Very redundant saying that word. But now when I actually have someone there after I've completed my jobs, say I'm a landscaper, electrician, whatever, and I go up to them and be like, hey, do you want to leave a Google review? It's right there. Everyone has a phone these days. If you're watching this video, you probably have a phone, and you can go ahead and scan it. That brings them right to the page. Barrier to entry is nothing. All they have to do is literally hold their phone out and then just type, okay? And that's one of the methods that I try and push, is just make it as easy as possible for someone to collect the Google review, because they are doing something extra for you. So you should make it, at least it's your job to make it as easy as possible. So QR codes are a great place to do it. The wallpaper is not just the only place you can do it, but it's some place I saw online and I've stolen it from. It was a great idea, so I used it, and I've been pushing everywhere else. So, I mean, that includes, you can put on your truck, you can put on any sort of branded item you have if you want to collect things just as easy. On your business card as well, I'll show you an example of mine. I have the QR code right on it, so I'm not wasting time. Once again, when I hand a business my information, it makes it easy for them to go see my entire web page. Let's make sure you can see that. Oops. There you go. QR code, very, very easy. And I can actually convey all that information because I'm not stuffing it on the one card. I'm putting it on a separate page. This is the key to the new room, which is the web page, of course, right? So just utilizing different systems and making sure it is easy as possible for someone to go and do something nice for you. You can also do, like I was saying, like receipts, invoices, anywhere familiar that someone will see it, usually at the end of the job when they have the highest point of enjoyment. They're like, wow, I want to do something nice in return because you guys did an amazing service. That's when you do it. QR code, the business card, the invoice, whatever, right? You can also, method number 2, you can text them the link after the job's done. Now, you can do this for automations. If you have a CRM or you have just a simple Google Sheet, you can just take their contact point, reach out to them and go on that Google business profile, copy that link, and then put that into a text message or email, and then send that off manually. Now, you can automate that if you want to get into some N8N, make automations, cloud code automations, but you can just text them the link. Make sure you make a good habit out of it, but I highly suggest to automate it, which I will be making a future tutorial on, because you can use Google Business Profile API and all that other fun stuff to do it. But right now, just the bare bones, text them the link after the job's done. They can go ahead and fill it out. Make sure they're doing it right after the job when they're still happy and in the moment, like I was saying before, and then you collect the Google review, right? And you could follow up on it too, but doing it right in that moment when they're the most happy is suggested. And lastly, this is the more advanced way to do it, is waking up your whole entire lead list. So say, for example, you're wanting to collect Google reviews. You've been in business, I hear this one a lot. You've been in business for many, many years. You never really prioritized it. And you're like, uh-oh, this is a massive lever that we're not taking advantage of. And I want to do it. Well, you probably keep track of all the people you've worked with, or at least all of your leads. So I imagine you have a big Google Sheet, you have a big CRM list of contacts you could reach out to. So whether it be a text or a email, you can go to those people, message them. Now, the fun part is with Claude API, you can just go to Claude in the browser, connect your Gmail to it so it has all the connections together. And you could say, hey, I have this long list of people. Here's my Google review link. Here's all the list of people I want to contact. Help me collect Google reviews. And from there, Claude will be able to write you out a draft and select it to every single one of those people. And then all you have to do is just go through and go send. And that makes it, once again, as easy as possible for you to collect those Google reviews. So if you're new to the game, but you know you've worked with people before, go through that old contact list and to send off those drafts. So to just wrap it up, those are the Google review methods that I use for my clients and for my own practices to actually help rank higher on Google. Once again, if you're thinking about spending a bunch of money on paid advertisements, I'm not saying that's the wrong thing, but try and optimize your free stuff first, especially if your paid stuff is funneling into your free stuff, aka, building out your web page or whatever sort of landing page people are checking out. Make sure that is rock solid before you start bringing thousands or hundreds of extra dollars a month towards something that's not even optimized on a free level. So free first, then paid after. That's my methodology. And if you have any other questions, you can always comment down below. Dropping a big subscribe helps out more than you know, and you can stay in the loop of all the uploads I have on my channel. And if you got any other stuff that you want me to cover, I'd be more than happy to do it. So just let me know by DMing me on Instagram or dropping a comment down below. Other than that, hopefully you got some value out of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.